I've been back and forth on this topic in my own meandering thoughts. And the conclusion that I've come to, well, let's introduce the topic first. How about that? So, there's part of me that has always felt like parents don't need to include their children in every aspect of their life. And I still think that is true. Your kids don't need to know or be involved in every single thing that you're involved in, because you are an adult and you have adult things to handle, and they are children and they shouldn't have to worry about those types of things. Such as, how much the bills are, or planning for certain events or gatherings or whatever. There's just part of your life as an adult that doesn't need to make it to your kids' ears and minds, and whether they're involved in the process or just overhearing it. There are discussions, there are activities, there are things that adults can take part in after kids are, after kids are not around to hear it. After they're in bed or they're playing off in the other room, whatever. And there's part of this reasoning that I think that kids don't need to be involved is, as a teacher, I hear from children, like, they're talking about things, not necessarily inappropriate things, but things that they shouldn't have to be aware of. I've heard students say, oh, mom and dad are getting their tax refund this week, and here's how much it is, and here's what we're doing with it. That shouldn't be a thing that a 10-year-old knows. It just shouldn't. Something they'll need to know eventually, but nothing that they need to worry about right now. And again, it's not harmful to them. It's not inappropriate. It's just none of their business. And then you have young girls who are super aware of how they appear physically. That, again, shouldn't be a problem. Yes, they want to have nice clothes and nice shoes. Okay, but they shouldn't know how to apply foundation and eyeshadow and who is wearing who, or labels that go on clothes. Like, I don't think preteen girls need to know those things or be aware of those things, because it's just going to damage them later on. I'm very cold, which is why my voice is wavery. It's not like I'm nervous or upset about anything. It's just very, very cold in my car, and it hasn't had time to warm up. But I will say, being a parent has made me aware that there are some things that are okay to share with your kids that maybe pre-parent Ben wouldn't care about, or wouldn't want the kids to care about. Things like chores. My 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old now, is capable of vacuuming the floor. She's capable of putting clothes from the washer into the dryer with some assistance. She helps put away dishes. Like, these are aspects of life that, while a 3-year-old doesn't necessarily need to know them, it's certainly going to be helpful to her later on to practice those behaviors and continue to do them daily. So, these are just a few of the examples of things that I've thought kids should know / not know as they go through life. I cannot park here because there would not be room to get Ellie in the car seat. And there are more that I probably am aware of, but again, it's cold, and I'm already at the daycare center to pick up Ellie. So it's time to be done with this video and let you all go on to what you were doing 4.5 minutes ago. Bye.